Fighting is meaningless.
This song's for you.
I'm okay. Nap time.
Hope you're prepared. Too late to repent.
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
The truth of life and death, revealed in the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Naughty child.
This ends here.
A delicate operation. Means preparation. Found.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters! Fighting is meaningless.
This song's for you. Keep up!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Hope you're prepared. The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
Too late to repent.
Found. A delicate operation. Found.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Too late to repent.
A delicate operation. Found. delicate operation. Found.
The truth of life and death. With the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
This song's for you. Turn it up!
Victory means preparation.
Fighting is meaningless.
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Nap time.
Hope you're prepared.
The truth of
Time
life
for the
and
main
death.
event.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Keep up!
This ends here. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Naughty child. Nap time.
Hope you're prepared.
I'll need to record today's notes in the databank.
Found.
This song's for you. Let's rock!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Nap time. A delicate operation.
I've no interest in conflict.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
That'll take more than medicine.
Fighting is meaningless.
Turn it up!
Found.
I've no interest in conflict.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
The truth of life and death, revealed in it. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
This song's for you. Let's rock!
I'm okay.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Nap time.
This ends here.
A delicate operation.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
Time for a shot.
Hope you're prepared.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Time for the main event. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Too late to repent.
Let's rock.
Time for a shot.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones. This will strengthen us. I've no interest in conflict.
This song's for you. Keep up.
This will strengthen our position.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
The truth of life and death. Reveal the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Is that all? A will forged in ice never falters!
Fighting is meaningless.
Turn it up.
Nap time.
Too late to repent.
Keep up.
Naughty child.
I've no interest in conflict.
Turn it up.
Time for a shot.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Hope you're prepared.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones. I'll need to record today's notes in the databank.
I'm with you. In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
Time for a shot.
Time for an overhaul.
This ends here.
This song's for you.
Naughty child, nap time.
Hope you're prepared.
I'm okay. Just a little something. Think nothing of
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
it. Time for a shot.
I have something for you.
Is that all?
This song's for you. Turn it up! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it!
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
Naughty child. Nap time.
Time for an overhaul.
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
This ends here.
This song's for you.
We caught them unawares.
Found.
Time for the...
Let's rock!
A delicate operation.
I'm with you.
You won't get away. Time for the main event. You can fight it or rock with it.
We caught them unawares. I'm with you. Seize the initiative.
This song's for you. Turn it up.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up! You won't get away. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
That'll...
I have something for you.
We caught them unawares. I'm with you. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Time for the main event. Turn it up! You won't get away.
I'm with you. Seize the initiative.
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up! You can fight it or rock with it. You won't get away.
That'll take more than medicine.
You won't get away.
This ends here.
Turn it up! You won't get away.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Much obliged.
Hard work needs hard rest.
My friend, looking for a ticket?
Hard work needs hard rest.
Honorary member of the Moles, listen up. Thank you for helping Hook find the detector. But now, Hook needs to ask you another favor. At least hear me out first before you refuse. Hook and Daddy's birthday is approaching. Every year at this time, we exchange gifts and celebrate our birthday together. Yeah? What's the problem? Daddy's job has been more difficult since moving to Boulder Town. He gets home really late every day. I don't want to use his hard-earned money to buy a gift. I've broken a thing or two in the clinic, you see. I'm too embarrassed to ask for help from the old witch. Actually, I still have some valuable treasure of my own in Rivet Town. It's a shame I left it there. If I go bring it back and sell it for a decent price, I can buy a gift for Daddy without begging anyone for money. What? Oh, what nonsense. This is an order from the boss of the moles. An order. And I'm still a kid. You wouldn't let me go inside the Fragmentum by myself, would you? Then it's settling. Let's meet in Rivet Town. I'll be waiting for you in a safe spot. You're not allowed to not come.
Come on, then.
What took you so long? Hook's been waiting here for ages. Okay, whatever you say. As long as you're here now, it's fine. I got some good news and some bad news. Which do you want to hear first? I told the rest of the moles about the plan, and Julian asked me to get some treasure for him. If we don't help him, he'll tell the old witch where we've gone. The good news is that he's willing to contribute to our adventure. Look, he gave me this gardening shovel. No, what nonsense? No, nobody scares Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Well, the treasure won't grow legs and find us, will it? Come on, let's go.
I'm with you.
You won't get away. This song's for you.
Still, humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Nap time.
You can fight it or rock with it.
We caught them unawares. I'm with you.
Turn it up.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
This ends here. A will forged in ice never falters!
That's it. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Keep up.
I have something for you.
We caught them unawares.
Julian's adoptive parents used to own a business in this area. When we were all forced to leave the town, there were lots of things they didn't have time to take with them, so... Shouldn't be too hard to locate his treasure. Let's start by looking over there. Ah, we found Julian's treasure. No, not the key. These glass marbles. Oh, look at all the different colors. Bet it wasn't easy collecting all these. No, these marbles are what he's after. I'm also curious. What does this key open? Oh, let's ask Julian when we get back. What's that look on your face? Oh, I get it. You don't think this jar of glass marbles is worth anything, right? Don't even try to pretend otherwise. The look on your face sold you out. Let me tell you something. This jar of marbles means a lot to the moles. Julian used it to help the moles overcome a super huge crisis for which he was promoted to second in command. It was a super huge crisis that jeopardized the moles' honor. In the past, the kids in town were arch rivals to us at the orphanage. Those kids used to bully us, relying on the pocket money that their parents gave them. One time, they sent us a formal declaration of war, challenging the moles to a marbles competition. We were all well aware that we didn't stand a chance. We at the orphanage only had some old glass marbles we scavenged from the side of the road, which are no match for those rich kids' marbles. Nonetheless, Julian bravely accepted the challenge and triumphantly returned with a pile of colorful glass marbles he won. It was incredible. Yep. So, now you know why you wanted us to find this treasure. All right, enough chit-chat. Next, we need to find my treasure. Time to get to work. Hook's treasure is hidden below the orphanage near the mine's entrance. This doesn't feel like the Rivet Town I remember. Do you think the orphanage is like this now, too? Oh, this place is nothing like it was before I left. Boxes and mine carts are all over the street. What a mess. Oh, did someone move my treasure, too? I used to keep it in the mining team's junk pile. Behind the corner, there were heaps of geomarrow and boxes. Hopefully it hasn't been taken. Why are you so lazy? What a shame, honorary member. In the end, we still had to rely on Pitch Dark Hook the Great herself. Look, it's in this box. This miniature drill rig was given to me by a guy from Daddy's mining team. I'm going to turn it on. Whoosh! It won't turn on. Look, just don't talk to me right now. I said don't talk to me right now. I need time to think. Honorary member, I wonder, how much do you think Julian's glass marbles would sell for? I wasn't actually planning on selling these marbles, but Julian gets his treasure and I get nothing. That might work. But it'll be pretty expensive to fix, right? Not possible. Daddy said that guy went missing one day and he never saw him again. I have no idea when he'll come back, so... Oh, wait a second! I hid another treasure at the orphanage! Honorary member, please help me look for it. Just... No, don't leave! If we go back now, everything we've done so far will be for nothing! Why are there so many monsters need to deal with them first.
I'm with you.
Keep up!
Nap time.
You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Let's rock! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Wait! Let me take a look at my notes. I marked... It's a reward from the old witch. You'll know what it is after I dig it up. Go down the stairs on the left, then walk 10 paces forward. Turn right, walk another... Oh no! I'm doomed! The second half of my notes are completely ruined! Without the second half of my notes, how will I ever find the treasure? Really? Quick, let me see!
Let's use the home use object finder to help Hook search.
Beep, beep, beep! Finding the home use object finder at your service. Please say the target object you want to search for.
Oh, wow! This little thing, it can talk? Wow! What's this? Oh, looks like something is written on it. For Julian, 50 years in the future. Whatever. Since we've already dug it up, let's open it. Really? Oh, the old witch did say that some things will... Okay, forget it. Let's not open it. Here it is! My teddy bear! Hey, don't underestimate June. Whoa, June. How did you get covered in dirt? And why do you have so many loose threads? The old witch said that June isn't just any old teddy bear. There's no other way. I haven't learned to sew yet. If she finds out I went somewhere I shouldn't have gone. But so what if the old witch yells at me? Hook still has to prepare the gift. We found the treasure. Let's split. The monsters here give Hook goosebumps. Ooh, too scary. I'm warning you. Don't you dare tell the old witch about Hook.
If we're not on patrol, we should get some rest.
Hook? What are you...
Natasha? Jun's in bad shape. Can you help me fix him?
I remember giving you June. I haven't seen this fella in years.
The wind brought him back to...
Be honest with me, Hook.
Big brother helped me find him in the Rivet Town orphanage.
You had him take you to the Fragmentum just for this teddy bear?
Natasha, please. Please help me fix June.
You say that every time, and then...
Great! See you soon! Big brother, I'll leave June with you.
What am I going to do with that girl? You shouldn't indulge her, outsider. I know it's difficult to tell Hook no, but sometimes it just has to be done. June. So she gave her bear a name, huh? Yeah, I've lost count of all the dolls I've made. Still, Hook clearly likes this one a lot. It was an award I used to give the kids in Rivet Town for good behavior. Can you imagine what an orphanage is like with so many difficult children? I had to come up with a solution to get them to behave. Hook pretended to be well-behaved for a month in order to get June. She ate on time, slept on time, even stopped fighting with the other kids. Of course, as soon as she got her award, she went straight back to her old self. Hook has an uncanny ability to rally people to her cause, both adults and children. Well, this teddy bear has sure been through the wars. Don't worry, I'll help Hook repair June. Wait, look at the eyes. Ugh, please don't say that. They must be... Erebus? Huh. Strange, I didn't notice when I sewed them on. I'm no appraiser, but these two gems look to be high quality. Well, our war-torn bear here just became a priceless doll. Not bad, June.
Did the old witch yell at you? What? Why'd she only yell at Hook? Never mind that. You didn't tell her what I was really up to, did you? Well, I'm aware of that. I just didn't want to upset her. Anyway, why are you still standing here, silly? Gems? Does that mean he's worth a lot of money? Well, of course I'll sell him. If the gems are expensive, Hook can buy a better birthday gift for Daddy. Anyhow, this is super useful intel. If you'd been with the moles a bit longer, I'll need your help again after Natasha fixes June. Always be prepared to answer the call.
You came at a good time. There is something you can help me with. According to my patient records, there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up visits. It happens from time to time, but never as regularly as this. I'm a bit concerned. Have you heard of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society? Generally speaking, mutual aid societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other. It's a way of countering all the negative emotional effects of being ill. But there might be more to this society than that. I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society. It certainly makes you wonder. And the most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask, no one's ever willing to tell me anything about it. And that's where you might be able to help. Pretend to be a patient. Help me investigate this so-called mutual aid society and find out exactly what they're up to. If I find out they're preventing me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines. Can I entrust you with this task? This little clinic has huge numbers of patients to deal with every day. If I didn't have you here to help me out, I wouldn't be able to focus on giving them quality care. Good luck. I'll be sure to thank you properly when you're back.
You. I've seen you in the clinic. Don't play dumb. Let me guess. Natasha, what's the use? I'm terminal. Of course not. I read it in a book. Every book I read has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly. For people in my situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Mutual aid what now? What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab. You think I need you to tell me? Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great. Natasha's brother, they both used to practice medicine back at... I heard he was a top student from the Overworld Medical Academy. Belobog's main hospital. What do you mean? Dr. Vash was a people's doctor. The Underworld is always short on medical resources. You think I don't want to? I heard that he... I should keep my voice down. I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death. It's just something people were saying. Forget I said anything. I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder. Ah! A follow-up visit. Natasha's a wonderful girl, but at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Not for youngsters like yourself. When you get my husband had the same illness as me. Then, one day, he was forever saying he wanted to go before I miss him. Now, you're not wrong, I suppose. That girl certainly... Okay, you win. It's off for another... Did you want to say something else? Virtual who? All right, I heard you.
Avoiding a follow-up visit because of her husband. I should find another patient to talk to.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a pet? Who else would care about people like... I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Huh, so you had a dispute with her. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld. She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save. Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something, did you, know Dr. Vash? Dr. Vash's medicine is different. Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail. You've clearly never... Life forces you to the edge. You'll throw yourself at any opportunity. People like us. A slow and torturous treatment is the same. Forget it. Why am I telling you all? What now? Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. Here, take this. It's the address.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Medicine? Oh, you mean you're the same as everyone else that comes through here? If you want, we only take cash. This ain't a charity. No money? Then you don't get any. Say, what are you trying to pull here? If you can't afford... Wait a minute. Your clothes. Are you friend? Get lost. Now. If you're a friend of that...
Wait. What about our medicine?
Get lost. All of you. Save your breath and come back some other time.
That medicine seller sure closed up shop in a hurry.
If we're not on patrol, we should get some rest.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients? Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid. I'm not surprised. They'll know that I'm completely against them using this wonder medicine. What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here. I warned the patients countless times, but seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. I'm guessing the patients you met weren't exactly singing my praises, which is why you tracked the dealer down and made inquiries first. I don't blame you. After everything you heard, I'm grateful you came back to find me. Your trust is important to me. If you're curious about Vash's wonder medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld. People's doctor. That's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. The hard truth is that we were just his test subject. Of course, I can't control what anyone else.
The medicine Vash left behind? I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is. He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story. I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. What do you make of him? I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
Who are you? Who? And who am I? Where's my husband? Where are they? You don't know. Where?
Come over here, child. It's best. That poor lady. Both. Oh, not terribly serious, but in order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, the two began to suffer terribly, such that from that moment on, she became as you see her now. And yet, what more could have been done? They were warned about her. Talking about it tires me out.
Did you speak to her? By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well. Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the typical underworld state of mind. Let me tell you a story. There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill. The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity. But his research met with obstruction time and time again, the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments. As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground. Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strive to attain. She brought her brother underground, and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory. I think you know what comes next. Issuing free medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting experiments on his test subjects. On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine, while patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate, and sometimes die. I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that. That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment? Thank you. This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the wonder medicine. But it's up to us to remove this false hope. You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vash left behind. I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that. Go. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Stop right there! Who are you trying to kid? You're that she's after our medicine and send men! Look lively and send it.
Start it up!
Nap time.
We caught them unawares.
Well, look who we have here. Your reputation precedes? You listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. Those poor patients. Along comes a lifesaver. The underworld is full of sickness. But my Mutual Aid Society has relieved that doctor of... Seems like you are quite fine, seeing as you came all this way. Men, seize the medicine thief.
Pretty good. Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it! You won't get away.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you?
Moneymaker? So you admit it then? You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
What are you doing here? Oh, as if we didn't...
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness.
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them. The debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me.
So stubborn.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families. I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
If we're not on patrol, we should get some rest.
Uh-oh. It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain. Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patience.
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
Ma'am, please think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she—
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment. I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface? I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Have some respect for Dr. Natasha.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash. I'm out of here.
Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing. I'm okay. If I were in his shoes, I may well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vash left us. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story. If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask. No, but I used to think we were so close that we may as well have been. I, actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed for me. My adoptive mother always saw me as her own flesh and blood, and Vash loved me like a sister. That is while we were still young. My adoptive parents belonged to a prominent medical family. As kids, we were exposed to all kinds of medical texts. When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession. He was gentle and introverted. But when it came to work, he could be absurdly obsessive, like a completely different person. Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that way. I didn't know he had leftover reagents in Rivet Town. I was shocked when you told me. If you fail to make a clean break with the past creeps up on you. That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains. To be honest, I never understood how he'd achieve that blizzard immunity. But I do admire that vision and perseverance. I always chose to believe him, ever since I was a kid. I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research, but I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him in a terrible way. During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash. He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity. Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects. But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman. Indeed. And it all happened under my nose. How ridiculous. My judgment was clouded by trust in a loved one. When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vash. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment. I hope so. The day I learned the truth was the day I no longer recognized my brother. Oleg and I took Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us, to take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash is dead ever since. Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories. Vash was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know. Let's call it a day. Thank you for cleaning up the mess my brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.